Coach Lou here with another episode of the film breakdown, two quarterback RPO system, NFL preseason week 3, the last preseason week. Alright, so we get a good look of the last teams before we see what they do during the season. I hope you enjoy.
Who really don't run RPOs, they haven't shown it a lot this preseason so far, but here they go. They go power to the left, alright? They throw the RPO. The receiver and the quarterback aren't on the same page, but he should have looked for it right away. So let's play it real quick. Okay, here we go. Nickel blitz. The guy wasn't looking, so the quarterback threw it late. So really not on the quarterback's fault. Okay, as it loads, I'll just keep talking. Load, load, load. There we go. So the only thing you would have to change on this play would just tell this running back, or if this was the second quarterback, that if he were to hand off the ball, if he were given the ball, look for this tight end on a pop pass, or he kind of runs a corner to the left. But look for this guy. If he's open, throw it. If he's not, then just keep running the ball. The read is correct by the quarterback, but all you'd have to do to change it is tell this guy, hey, look, you could throw it. If you don't like the throw, then just run pin and pull to the left. If you watch the last episode of the two quarterback RPO system, pin and pull edition, you would know I love pin and pull. I think it's great. You could get any lineman moving, pulling to the sideline. It really makes the defense, flow to that side of the field, so you get some easy passes. All right. So on this play, they're doing pin and pull to the left. All right. So these two are going to pull, reach block. It's nice. Now the thing I would change is have this guy stay on this side of the field, because you got to add a route on this side for this second quarterback once he's handing the ball, and then run a different concept. If it's a smoke screen, a bubble screen, slants, whatever you want. With the concept they run here won't work. They do a bubble, and these two block. It wouldn't work in the two quarterback RPO system, because you always want to give this guy a second chance to throw it. So you'd have to leave him over there, run a corner or whatever, run a fade, run a 10-yard out, all right, and then just give this quarterback this read to these two receivers, something inside breaking more likely, because we have a pass pro over here. So here we go. Let's just play it through real quick. All right, just to show you how it wouldn't work. But see how they're flowing this way? I mean, that's 3 on 2, 3 on 3. Okay, if you look at the bottom of your screen, it's 3 on 3. So the linemen are doing a great job. Now this guy's downfield, but the ball was behind the line of scrimmage, so it's all right. So you'd have to tell him stay at the line of scrimmage. But besides that, you got 3 on 3. If you had a receiver over here, that's the corner. You could have ran off this corner. Now it's 3 on 2 with a second quarterback running the ball, where you would just tell that guy, or he would make the right read of running the ball with pulling linemen going downfield, where the Colts could have got a very explosive play. Here we go, motion, outside zone with a split. Bam, get tackled behind at the line of scrimmage. Okay, phone is ringing. That's great. Always love to hear the phone ringing. Okay, so motion across. Bam. So the only thing we would have to change is give Chase Claypool a 5-yard out. Give him a quick out right here. Look at all this room. Look at all this room. Take it. Okay, wide zone split, still do it. Run the bubble, that's fine. Okay, block, okay. Nothing else would change besides Chase Claypool, instead of coming in and block, run a 5-yard out. Give this guy an option to throw that 5-yard out, especially with that pressure from the D-line. If Chase had just gone out, if really just rounded and gone out, this second quarterback here could have thrown it to this guy on the quick out, where he gets the yards after the catch, and he might break it for a big one. All right, he's a big dude. I don't know how well of a tackler this is, where you could have scored first play of the game. Very, very realistically, you could have scored first play of the game if this guy was to throw this ball on a quick 5-yard out, because everyone's committed. They're committed over here on this bubble. It would have been one-on-one, big receiver on a small corner, and Chase could have scored first play. It's an outside zone just by the left tackle and the left guard, how they're moving. If it was an inside zone, they would be going upfield more. So it's an outside zone. They do a bubble here. That guy blocks just to make the defense flow that way. One of these 3 guys or all 3 guys flow that way to help open up the cutback lane. All right, so since it's an outside zone over here, they go bubble. You should add a fade here, okay? Add a fade to really make these two clear out. Let's play it through real quick just to see what the defense does. All right, so with the bubble, they commit to this. I mean, his track looks more inside, but this, they're getting blown up in the backfield already off the snap of the ball, so the line's got to do a better job. Okay, but you could always give Robbie Anderson at the bottom of the screen a quick in to give Sam Darnold something to throw to. Have the tight end block, that's cool. Add a fade here. So if this is truly a wide zone, he's got this bubble and he's got this fade, which these three guys would really get out of the play like they are on this. And you just need better blocking up front, and nothing else would change. You're just adding one guy running a route, one or two guys running a fade and slant here to make it a true RPO, and to give them multiple options on a 3rd and 2 basically to keep their drive going instead of settling for a field goal. All right, that center's got to do a better job, but having all those different, having the multiple options on the RPO really makes it more explosive. Having quick passes, downfield passes for everyone, for the two quarterbacks, makes the defense think twice about, should I guard this guy, should I come and stop the run on every single play. The Jets versus the Eagles, 4th and goal from the 2. All right, let's play it through. It's an RPO. I'll tell you that right now. It's a 2x2. Here we go. Snap it. Don't want to throw the fade. Now, very important. Let's go back a little bit. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Okay, pause it here. Watch the lineman on this play. Okay, watch the lineman. Watch the lineman. That's 2 yards. That's 2 yards. They threw the ball. It's only 1 in the NFL. Okay? And I'll tell you this. They called it a touchdown. So this is where it comes back to the NFL. They're really not looking for it. They're almost encouraging you to run RPOs. All right? Obviously, if it's egregious and super obvious where it's like 3-4 yards downfield, they're going to call it. But that 1 to 2 yard range, they're really not calling it. Okay? So pre-snap fade, perfect. Keep that the same. All right? If we're going wide zone to the right, which they love wide zone, okay, it looks more like inside zone. You can still go inside zone. The only guy I would change is this tight end. Give him a pop pass. All right, give him a pop pass. Now, you want that double there on this other tight end. So either tight end really could have a pop pass, and that could be the read for the second quarterback if he were handed off the ball. If you just added a pop pass for one guy, he's giving the ball down the middle. He's just looking for a pop pass. But the pre-snap fade is great. They do a great job. It's just very important. I just really want to show here on this one play that the NFL is really not looking for those linemen downfield. So they are encouraging teams to call more RPOs to get those fun-loving, quick hitter plays. All right, and the difference in the 2 quarterback RPO system is, besides quick hitting, we could also get deep downfield explosive routes, and that's why I know it would work now. With their turn now with an RPO. They got a 2x2 look. Here we go. Bam. Nice quick hitting play. Lyman did a great job staying at the line of scrimmage, only getting 1 yard upfield, as you can see here. Here we go again. I mean, that guy's at 2. So, I mean, again, they're showing us that they want you to do it in the NFL. They want you to run RPOs. It's not, college, sometimes it gets really bad, how far those guys go upfield. Okay, but here I really wouldn't change anything. This guy really couldn't run a pop pass. I mean, yeah, maybe he could run a pop pass. Hopefully it clears out everyone. But it's good that you're blocking for a quarterback that can't run. All right, block, that's fine. But I'm really just trying to emphasize the NFL wants you to run this. That's 1-2 yards downfield. He's blocking a linebacker. Okay, there wasn't a flag here. The NFL wants teams to run RPOs. Okay, and the 2 quarterback system, it basically is RPOs all the time. All right, and that's why I know it works. They got they start with a 2x2. They ghost motion or orbit motion him behind. They're gonna run inside zone. These guys are gonna block. They're gonna see Justin Fields is gonna read if he has the advantage. Okay, over here in this 3, it's gonna be 3-on-2, but it might be 3-on-3 where he doesn't like it. See, they slide over, so it really becomes 4-on-3. So the only thing you'd have to change, okay, instead of this guy blocking, give this guy a pop pass. Okay. Right down the middle, right inside, you had it, okay? And that's all it is. This second quarterback has plenty of time while he's running down the line of scrimmage, if this guy had a pop pass, to make a decision either throw it or just run through this hole, which he got. He got a nice gain. He got 6 yards, okay? Can't complain with 6 yards. All right, but we're trying to help you out a little bit more by always giving that option of a pass, all right? And that guy wouldn't be sprinting down the line of scrimmage. He would have to slide and then react, okay? Where there is enough time, if this pop pass is right in the middle from this guy, That's the only thing you'd have to change, and the possibility of this linebacker backing up. Now that run becomes bigger, and then the lineman would just have to look at another guy. Okay, so that's all the Bears would have to add on this particular play. A pop pass from the tight end and tell this guy, hey, maybe throw it, maybe not. Don't run RPOs. I think last year, if my research was correct, I don't think they ran a single RPO. Okay, so here they go, and it is not really an RPO. Okay, they like to just run the ball, and then play action. Nothing wrong. Okay, so here they go. They go wide zone to the left. All right, read. Good run. Bam. All right. The only thing we would change, obviously, the wide receivers, we just change them. Give them routes, whatever concept you want. Fade, 5-yard out, pivot, wheel, comeback, post corner, whatever you want. Okay, whatever concept you think would work. Outside, obviously. All right. And then, if he's truly reading this and pulling it, you can give him anything. You can give him a bubble. You could block. You could smoke screen right here. Double slants. Seam with quick in. Whatever concept. Something quick. Okay. But here we go. Linemen. They do get upfield, but everyone else is more or less at the line of scrimmage. Okay. So he has that time if something was quick. And especially with these guys running them off. So they're basically running the routes anyway. All right. But we're trying to put them in limbo. Running a guy off is different than running a route, and this guy deciding, should I go with the wide receiver running a route, or should I come up and stop the run? Okay, putting that defender, that DB, that safety, that nickel in limbo, is what makes this offensive system correct. If they just stay there, then we'll just take whatever. We'll take that run. We'll take the 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. But this offensive system consistently makes defenders think twice about what they're doing and how they through. Inside zone. Nice. All right, real nice. Just like we keep saying it on inside runs, because our linemen are going upfield. It's got to be something really quick. So since this running back's going up the middle, add this tight end pop pass right in this open grass. Look at that, 10 yards. Okay? Instead of blocking, pop pass. These guys were backing up on the snap of the ball, as you see. If that pop pass was right there, and now you're making Tyrod truly read it. Tyrod either pulls it and gets a nice run because he's blocking on the outside, or the running back or the second quarterback can throw this pop pass, what would have been wide open, where that guy could have caught it and gotten 10 yards at least. They do a good job. David Johnson getting 4 or 5 yards. Okay, getting the first down, moving the chains. But the pop pass added to the defense, make those linebackers either back up more and commit, or they'll commit to the run. Okay? So that's all the Texans would have to do to add it. And they need to do something different on offense, or else they're going to have a long... They're a downfield attack, all right? Now with Tom, they do, a little stuff that Tom's better at right now at his advanced age. But when you got Tom Brady, you just throw the ball. Okay? Let that man run the show. Now they throw a quick bubble here. Okay? And so it looks like an RPO, so let's just play it through real quick. Outside zone to the right. Give Antonio Brown good yak yards. Got 10 yards. Okay, great. So the only thing we would have to change, still go with this wide zone to the right, still have him block. Give this guy a route. It looks like Mike Evans. Give Mike Evans a fade. Give him a fade right down the sideline. All right, just to see. Okay, I think it's Leonard Fournette. No, it's Ronald Jones Jr. If it was a second quarterback, whoever it was, if there's a second quarterback, they have time. Look at this. There's nice protection at the line of scrimmage, okay? They're only a yard. So if Mike Evans having fade, and this is a second quarterback throwing the ball downfield, whew, we love that matchup, especially if it's someone we trust. If that is a Taysom Hill running that wide zone to the right, okay? These second quarterbacks, Braxton Miller, these guys around the league, even though I know Braxton Miller's retired, these guys around the league that played quarterback or have good throwing experience, they're around there in the NFL. And, you give them the ball in this wide zone, you give that a fade, we'll take that matchup every day of the week. Quick. Power trap to the left. Get stuffed in the backfield. Great job, Broncos. Okay. Inside run, just like power. What we like to do, you guys, pop pass. There's 3 guys here. Any one of them could do the pop pass. Okay. You could do a combination of a pop pass with a flat. So if that's a flat, that's a pop pass, he could block. Okay. If you want to leave one guy to block the end, that's cool. All right. So here we go. They all leave him. So now this would just have to be a pop pass. They're already leaving the guys. Pause. Instead of blocking this dude, he's in no man's land. Instead of blocking, or if this guy's going to block, this guy has the pop pass in the middle. Okay, instead of just standing there like an idiot. Okay, now that's given. Now this guy has an opportunity to throw the ball instead of getting tackled at the line of scrimmage because they didn't do a good enough blocking. All right, let's watch the line again because they're doing a good job of staying at the line of scrimmage. 71's got to make that block. Okay, obviously, execution. So we would yell at that guy, hey, you got to block him. That's the kick out. We got to give our guy a chance to throw the ball. Someone's got a pop pass in the middle. Bam. Catch it, throw it. The linemen are perfect where we need. You just need to take that block. You need to have him take it down the line of scrimmage instead of going back. Okay? You got to take that down the line of scrimmage on that kick out block. Add a pop pass. That's 5 yards. We're not getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's at least 5 yards. Let's play it through. Bam. Just murdered in the backfield. Okay? Inside zone. Murdered in the backfield. Okay, let's play it through again. Just no blocking. No blocking. Okay, but as you could see, they got hitches from everyone else. Okay, that was the last play. Hitch. Okay, you need to block. And since it's an inside run, instead of this guy blocking, have him run down the middle. Give him a pop pass right down the middle. Alright, maybe the line just had no idea what they're doing. Oh no, whiffed. Okay, so we would tell, even in a mess up like this, which will happen in the games, obviously, if the D-line dominates and you miss your block, second quarterback, since we're teaching you to put the ball in the middle with your hands ready to throw it, like finding the laces, if you see this, just tuck and go down. No need to fucking throw the ball or do anything ridiculous. Just go down. Okay, we will take the loss here because on the next play, we'll get them. Okay, that's the idea. If something this bad happens at the offensive line, just go down. We don't need fumbles here. We don't need a stupid interception. All right, we're only throwing it when we believe it's open, when we know it's open. We fully are confident we can throw the ball. All right, but if they're coming through, just tuck it however you can and go down. Beautiful uniforms. Wide zone right with a splice. Maybe it's more of an inside just because no one got any real movement. Maybe that's just credit to the Seahawks for pushing them. Okay, so we got the bubble here. They're blocking. Cool. Slice block. Okay, so this is where the only thing we would change. All right, since it was a nice 2-inch gain. All right, only thing we would change is give this guy a route. Give him a pop pass. If you still want to do wide zone with the split, cool. Give him a pop pass right down the middle. Instead of blocking, okay, instead of coming up, breaking down, blocking, take this right down the middle. Look at him. He already cutting in, so maybe his track was to the middle. But if you just keep going here, that linebacker committed to the run. This guy is only committed to you as a blocker because you broke down. If that you kept going, this receiver, now the second quarterback can throw this ball right in this tight little window. It should be fast though. Okay? And now we got something here, all right? We got a bigger gain than 1 or 2 yards. With the Seahawks, as you see, good job on a jet sweep. You got 10 yards. Never mad with 10 yards. Never mad with 10 yards, okay? But go back. Here we go. See, this is what they usually do, the linemen, when they do jet sweep in the NFL. They all down block to the left, all right? They're wide zone to the left because this defender takes 1 or 2 steps inside. All right, perfect. You got him. Do you need 2 guys blocking here? No, you do not. Okay? Probably have the receiver go run a route. All right? Make this tight end block, which he's more or less paid to do, and this guy's paid to catch the football. So let him run a route. This guy has time. Okay? The linemen are at the line of scrimmage. He has time to throw the ball. Maybe we tell him just belly back a little bit, but if this guy had a route downfield, this corner's not coming up. You know, this guy could have ran full speed, a fade. Yes, you do a great job blocking. You know, can't argue there. But if you had a fade downfield, running, look at this. You're another tight end. Go. You're hesitating too much. Go. Okay? That's the only thing you'd have to change is that one guy. Gerald Everett. Give him a... Dude, run a corner. Run something deep right there. So that guy on the jet sweep has that opportunity to throw the ball. And if not, you just keep running it. All right, but that corner will make a decision to either stop the run, which makes the pass open, or he'll back up, which just makes the run just as, I mean, you'll still get your 10 yards, but you also have the opportunity to throw the ball, catch, right, a 10-yard catch, and get more. After here, running through, snap the ball. Okay, nice little run. Got 4, 5, 6 yards. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Okay, let's run it through again. First down. Bam. So center pulled. Linemen do a good job staying at the line of scrimmage. Okay, so your center pulls. That's great. Backside, Trevor's got these 2 routes. All right, let's see it again. Bam, he's got this quick in, or glance with the quick in. Okay. These 2 are just running out their defenders. So they don't have routes. So we just got to add 1 route. 1 single route for this inside route, for this inside trap. Okay? Give this guy a pop pass down the middle. Give this guy, this slot receiver, a pop pass right down the middle. I think it's Travis Etienne. No, it's not. It's Chenault. Okay? Where now this defender, you know, he should have made the tackle. But those linebackers got to think twice now. Sorry, these linebackers have to think twice coming upfield. And if this guy is wide open in the middle, which he was, he had the inside shade, or inside release on the guy, that the running back, or if he was a second quarterback, he could have easily thrown the ball right in the middle of the field. And instead of getting 5 yards, he could have got a catch for the receiver and an extra 2, 3. I'm going to keep saying it every time I see it. You know, I love pin and pull. So here we go. Let's play it through. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. One of them's got to be on the ball. I don't know how they didn't call a penalty there. And he gets a total of 2 yards. Whoop-dee-doo. What we would change is, because you need 1 tight end to block, you need him to reach one of the guys. Okay, let's see. See, they both down block. All right, and then you got this little kick out and run. We only need 1 of you guys. We truly only need 1 of you guys to do that. Okay, that's the play out before. Okay, so here we go. I would have this guy run a route. Okay, this tight end's got a reach. We could get a reach there, so then the center will pull and the guard will pull. Okay, so let's see who pulls. Yeah, just like I said. Okay, so the same guys are pulling. That tight end on the outside, let's see it. I will go back real quick. This tight end, reach. This tight end, run a 5-yard out. Maybe even a 10-yard out because we got pulling guys. We trust that. Even a corner. Let's play it through just to show you why. Okay, instead of blocking that guy. Okay, so he had a down block to help this tight end. So that's fine. If that's how we want to block it, have him there, block that. Now this tackle, block him to the outside. Block him inside, and you'll be outside. All right. So now you still got this pulling center coming out here, ready to turn up. Okay. Now he's having trouble because we didn't do a good job blocking him. But now this guy, you know, you're stuck in the line of scrimmage. Instead of staying stuck, 10-yard out, corner, 5-yard out, go. Because these linebackers, these corners coming now, they're coming. We're fine with the pressure on our necks, all right, because we know this guy's faster. He's going to get there. He still has time to make a decision. Nothing has been fully committed by the defense yet, all right? You got to do a better job, this guy, of getting at the line of scrimmage, okay? But if we had added on that inside tight end, if we had him on a corner, a 5-yard out, 10-yard out, there was time where we could have thrown the ball. Plus, the quarterback had the backside slant glance concept, so he had multiple options to throw to. Okay, and that's all the Cowboys would have to have. That 1 tight end. Play action, I know it's an RPO as the video goes all grainy and shit. Okay, let's go back there. It's all nice, and then it gets grainy again. Oh, no, it's regular. Oh, no, it's grainy. Okay, so all you'd have to add on this play action pass is a pop pass, or you can have this guy still run his route, where if he was handed off the ball, it's wide open. Okay, so this is where I showed it, even though it's play action. If it was a true read, everyone still runs their concepts. This option is still open for that second quarterback. All right, that linebacker's back 5 yards, where a nice pass over the top right in this middle was available. Okay, ball gets batted at the line of scrimmage, and it's all bad. Okay, but they could have done it right there. The Dolphins, a team that really can run the 2-quarterback RPO system with all the multiple quarterbacks they have, or players that played quarterback sweep. Okay, nice. 1 yard, great. We love just 1 yard. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Jet sweep. Now, to be honest, all you'd have to add is this guy running a fade or a corner, 10-yard out, comeback. Okay? And he could have bounced it to the outside. He really could have bounced it to the outside. Now, this tight end's got to make this block at the line of scrimmage, just so he knows he has time. But, that's 4 yards from line of scrimmage, where if the ball's in the middle of his stomach, okay, ready to throw it, and you add a route by this receiver, okay, this guy does have time to throw the ball. He's doing a great job blocking. He's got to do a better job. He cuts in, and look, you're supposed to go outside anyway, okay, so he's blocking where he needs to be, so he made the wrong read. So if he went around, and you let this guy develop his route downfield, now this corner has to decide, do I come and stop this jet sweep, or do I stay on my receiver, where now this jet sweep becomes. The past couple of weeks, they keep saying they're going to go to a 2-quarterback system. Now, obviously they're doing the 2-quarterback system everyone knows about, where one quarterback comes in for some plays and another quarterback comes in for other plays. It's not what this offensive system is, the 2-quarterback RPO system, but they can run it. I mean, Trey Lance is showing he has the athletic ability. If you've been watching their games like I have, he's not fully ready. He's not ready to take over the show, okay? But he is a good enough athlete. He has a great arm where he really can be great in this offensive system unless he becomes an amazing quarterback, which only time will tell. So here they go on this play. All right, they go counter left, inverted counter, so then the running back goes the opposite, gets a big yards. Okay, this is why they're doing it, because he's a running threat. He's a running threat. So now all you'd have to do, Kittle's running off his guy, and this is the right read. You just tell Laken Tomlinson, to stay at the line of scrimmage, that guard, and this pull can still happen, where if Kittle had a route, or if Debo came under, all right, if they did a nice rub because it was man, now we got something. Now we got a big run for Trey, where Trey, who's coming downhill, and he's a runner first, when he reads that run, okay, if those linebackers were to come downhill to him, he could have thrown that pop pass to Kittle or Debo Samuel on a quick in, because we trust Trey a whole lot more. So here we go again. These linebackers, everything else is blocked, and that's where he doesn't even have to go out there. He could help more with the line of scrimmage. All right, the left guard. Just read this guy. And obviously it was the right read here. But all the Niners would have to do is add a route here by either Kittle or Samuel. And that's it. That's the 2-quarterback RPO system. All right, let Mozart run. Let Mozart run. That's fine. Okay? And that's where if they wanted to run it with Jimmy G, or let's say Trey in the backfield. Let's say, this is where we can get crazy. Let's have Kittle at quarterback, Trey next to him. Okay? Trey is Mozart in this play. Okay, so let's go back. Now, this is where we're going wild. You got me on a creativity, spiral I can go down. Okay, so here we go. Put Kittle here. Kittle here where Trey's at. Trey's there. Run Kittle with the counter. Okay, whatever receiver you want to replace with Kittle. If it's Jalen Hurd, maybe you just put Jimmy G out here just to run him off. Doesn't matter, right? Maybe get all 4 receivers. Make it Werner. Okay, have the same thing. But now Trey's running to the right. Add receivers. Add these 2 running routes downfield. Now what are they going to do? Okay, you're going to try and stop George Kittle up the middle on a counter, or you're going to let Trey basically roll out to the right, where he'll either take the yards. Okay, so play it through. Take the yards. Or if this was Trey could make a throw to one of these 2 receivers. And as you see, these DBs are off. Now Trey can just take the run. Mozart's fast, no doubt, but they're not coming up. These guys aren't coming downhill fast enough if Trey was running to the outside. All right? This is where, you get creative where you put these guys in the 2-quarterback RPO team. But here we go. A little inside zone. Slice. He was late on his flat. Okay, I know that's the new. A lot of wide zone teams love to run that now. They love the flat with the slice block. It really clears out the defense. It really makes me go this way. Okay? So the only route you would have to change is this guy on a 5-yard out. Especially with this off coverage, okay? You had a 5-yard out on this run. Now, it was blown up in the backfield, so the Raiders obviously got to do a better job. But if you added this 5-yard out, that's all you got to do. He still runs his flat. If Peterman had pulled it, he had the flat, or he could have ran himself. Okay, so all the Raiders would have to do to add is him on a 5-yard out and tell this guy, hey, maybe that's open, take it. If it's not, then just run. It's Giants with Daniel Jones. So here we go. Run it through. Reverse. Nice. Fake it all. Great. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know I love them reverses. 7 yards. So what would I add? Obviously, just 2 things. 1, these linemen got to stay at the line of scrimmage. You can still have them block. Linemen stay at the line of scrimmage, still block. Receiver, route. Receiver, route. Whatever route concept, whatever you want to add, doesn't matter. And set up, and he's being aggressive. Run your route downfield. Okay? Now that corner's out of the picture. The safety might be out of the picture. We would get this block because we're telling these linemen to stay at the line of scrimmage. Okay? I mean, that's 1, 2, 3. That could have been out of the picture if this one receiver ran a route. Okay? He had plenty of time to see it if it was open downfield. If not, he would just take his gain. But as you see, it's only a 5-6 yard gain where a reverse in the 2 quarterback RPO system, if that's a guy that can throw, now we're talking about a 15, 20 yard pass possibly, or a 10 yard gain. But at least that threat is there, even if it was a normal, like this on this play, if it was a 5, 6, 7 yard run, at least you take that, and the defense would have to be more afraid every single time because he might have thrown the ball. Play it through. Nice trap or power. Bam. Blown up in the backfield. Just, good job, Giants. Okay. Here we go. Rewind, rewind. Play it again. Okay. And it paused for a second. Alright, guys. And there we go. Okay. So, receiver out here, receiver, receiver. Okay? So, whatever concept you want to give backside, if you just want them blocked, that's fine. Okay? Front side. One of these guys have to have a pop pass. One of these guys. So, since we're leaving him for this kick out, okay, one of these 2 guys have to have, I would say this guy have the pop pass. Instead of getting blown up in the backfield, have that pop pass from this guy. Keep him at the line of scrimmage, obviously. And now this guy coming downhill has the option to throw this. Look at this defender. He's coming in hard, all right, to blow up this run. If he had a pop pass, even if he had a 5 yard out, these guys really don't want to block for some reason. Bam, now it's, he made the tackle in the backfield. Where if 86 had a route down the middle of that pop, now this running back, or if he was the second quarterback, could have thrown the little pass in the middle before that defender got him in the backfield. And now you got a 5 yard gain at least instead of wide zone to the left. It looks like a wide zone. They fake the jet sweep, and this is where I'm only switching 2 things here. All right, you can have him blocked. That's fine. You could add him on a 5 yard out to make that second quarterback look. All right, so this guy, if he was given the ball on a handoff here, he could throw to this guy on some route. You'll see the play, but it won't be open. The 2 guys I would have run routes is this guy and this guy. That's Kyle Pitts right there. All right, this is jet sweep. I think it's Russell Gage. Okay? But fake the jet sweep and then continue on a flat. Fake the jet sweep, continue on a flat. Kyle Pitts, run a corner. Okay? Let's play it through real quick just to show you why. Bam. Pulls it. And he gets tackled in the backfield. That's why. Okay? Look, receivers don't get paid to block. He's really not getting paid to block. So instead of having him do something he's really not good at, keep running it flat. That puts that guy in limbo. Either he'll come up and play this run, or he follows 17 on the flat, which makes this lane open for the quarterback to run through. Okay? Now also what his flat does, and if Pitts were to just start running his corner, now this corner route has to either say, do I stay back with Pitts, who's an explosive athlete, or do I come up and play this flat, or do I even come up and play the run? All right, now he's really in limbo. With you guys trying to block here, this quarterback, loses yards because you're doing something you're really not good at. You're not taking advantage of what your players can do, and receivers run routes. There's a reason why they get paid for that. So just have them run routes, and that's all you got to do. The linemen are doing a great job staying at the line of scrimmage. Always have those options for that quarterback. 2 quarterbacks, especially, to always be great at RPOs. Oklahoma, he was amazing. They don't run a whole lot, but here we go with something. Bam. Give that little option. Yeah, you could throw that bubble. Okay. So, since it's an inside zone with a swing to the right, You just add a pop pass. If he's going to slice block, add the pop pass here. Add the pop pass here. If he's got a block, okay, and as you can see, it's not open. It's definitely not open. But always having that threat of the pop pass makes these 5 guys think, hey, should I come up and say stop the run or back up? Okay, I understand. So this is what I'm saying. I know the pop pass would not have worked on this play, but if you're consistently having these receivers and tight ends run routes, all right, that's always in the mind of the defense. And that second quarterback throws it when it's open, okay? Now the defense is playing back. They're not thinking about coming up and stopping the run. Then you start just running the ball normal, okay? Have everyone block. But those defenders are thinking, oh, shit, he might run a pass. And that's what makes the 2-quarterback RPO system amazing. You run these plays first to make the defense afraid coming upfield, being aggressive. And then you run your normal plays where you go at their ass and you just beat them down slowly but surely. Where they'll be yelling at the sideline, their coaches will be yelling, they'll be yelling at themselves. They'll just be in a complete shit show. And you're just going to be laughing because we're just taking what you give us. We're not doing anything crazy. We're just doing simple plays and just taking what the defense gives us.